Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Drama in the Dirt. I'm sure you guys all recall my last episode, of course. I mentioned that I started doing OnlyFans. Does everybody agree with it? No. Do I care? No, I really don't. So I'm comfy. I am sitting here with my track pants on, and I had posted asking about people's confessions, questions, anything pertaining to OnlyFans. Just going to be out there, honest, blunt about it. So I screenshotted a bunch of stuff. Like I just screenshotted them in lists, made lists. So bear with me. We're going to kind of go back and forth between them. And we're just going to jump in and answer some questions about the OnlyFans. So let's start nice and light. What made you decide to start OnlyFans? Just asking. The fact I can make extra money for my family. The fact that, to be honest, I didn't know if OnlyFans was completely safe. I wasn't sure how exposed I would be on there and everything. It's actually not bad. It's not what you think it would be. It's not terrible at all. Super confidential. It's super easy. It's like you make money. And that was my big thing. I wanted to make a little bit of extra money for my kids and my family. Yes, I have kids. Yes, I'm a mom. Yes, I do OnlyFans. And I'm married. Like, me and my husband communicate about that shit. So, were you nervous the first time you ever posted anything? Fuck yes, I was. Because I didn't have any subscribers yet. I made my first post and then I started advertising about it. And I'm thinking, man, who's going to want this mom bod with stretch marks? And stretch marks, I don't have horrible stretch marks. They're not that bad. But I just thought to myself, who's going to want to look at me type deal? Actually, quite a lot of people. People I've known, people I went to school with, people I've briefly met in life, people I don't even fucking remember that have met me at some point in life will message and be like, hey, I had to see what you look like. I remember seeing you. Okay, who are you? I don't expose where I live. I don't expose even the town I live in. I don't give personal details away. I keep it super safe. So that made me less nervous. But I think the most nerve-wracking thing when I first made my post was who's going to actually want to look at it. Do you regret starting OnlyFans at all? I don't regret the OnlyFans itself. I regret the commitment, I guess, and everything else that goes with it. Like I said before in my first podcast, it's not literally just post a picture here and there and make a shit ton of money. You literally have to be consistent. You have to answer messages. You have to, have content to post. And it gets really difficult to keep up on everything. So do I regret it for, the amount of time it takes and to have something else on my plate? A little bit. But do I regret it in the sense of making money and no, I don't. What is the most someone has ever tipped you? I literally had someone spend $350 like it was nothing. Like it was pocket change to them. And that was quite interesting. And mind you, that would have been technically more because OnlyFans is done in US and I'm Canadian. So when it gets taken out and put in my bank account, it gets transferred from the US currency to the Canadian currency. So yeah, most I was tipped from one person at once was $350. And that was the easiest $350 I've ever made. Do people actually spoil creators on their birthdays? I can tell you in next week's episode because my birthday is on Saturday. So I'm going to advertise that on OnlyFans, see what happens. But I would assume so. Depends on advertising, depends how you communicate with them. I would definitely assume so. But I'll have to let you know. Do most of your subscribers spend money or just lurk? If I'm being completely honest, about half of them spend money and half of them don't. So it's not that they don't want to spend money. It's just some of them can, some of them can't, I guess. Everybody's in different financial situations. And I'd say it's a 50-50 for at least my subscribers. I know everybody's different. Some people it's maybe 25% of them spend money, maybe 10%. It all really depends. And it depends on what you're putting out there too, what your vibe is, who you're attracting. There's different ways to weed out the people that are just there to lurk or spend money. So it all depends on what you're doing, what your intentions are, and how you're going to go about it. Do you make more money from the tips, the PPV messages, or the subscriptions? Okay. So for you, those that don't know what PPV is pay per view. So literally you pay to view it. You also don't have to have a subscription price. So like for mine, for a little bit there, I did have a subscription price. And then just if you paid for the subscription, you get to see all the content like without having to pay extra. But I find I actually make better money having my subscription price is free. People can come on, view some like, sweet, innocent, just nice things or whatever. They like me, they can message. They don't, they can move on. And I find I make most of my money from my pay-per-view messages, my PPVs, because like I can bundle. So I can do like a few pictures, a couple videos, or I can do just a couple pictures, or I can do like a couple videos. And then literally they have the option there. They see the price, they can either buy it and pay to view it, or they can say, no, thank you, I'm not interested, and not do it. So I would definitely say the pay-per-views make the most. I did not do great with a subscription price. To attract people to want to even check it out. Like people get, if I charge, for example, $10 for my subscription price a month, somebody's going to look at it and say, I don't want to spend $10 because I don't know what I'm getting. Like, I don't know what I'm getting into. I don't know what I'm going to get to see. Like, I don't know if it's going to be worth it. So it makes it very difficult that way because that kind of stops people from wanting to subscribe. Okay, do you plan your content or do you post randomly? This is actually kind of funny. I go through phases where sometimes like I'll do a spurt of planning my posts and then I'll do a spurt of just random. So like sometimes when life in general gets really busy, I don't plan them. I literally just be like, oh shit, I haven't posted in a couple of days. Like I should probably post something, throw something up on the wall that I haven't posted yet, and bam, bam, there you go. It's more beneficial if you plan it out. It's more organized. You know what to expect. You know what's going up. The planning aspect of it too helps you get money and get tips and all that. But you can kind of do it either way. I do post more randomly than anything. Do you ever run out of ideas? Do I run out of ideas? I run out of ideas all the fucking time. But I literally follow 2 different girls, okay? They also have free subscriptions, and I get ideas from them. Do I copy them right down to a T? No. I'm sure you can, though. Like, I'm sure there is a lot of creators out there that literally just copy and paste, because some people have really good ideas. But I like to look at, like, people's different, like, pictures for ideas and stuff, and different content aspects, and, like, different offers that you can offer, and what everybody else is offering compared to what I'm offering. And it's just nice to kind of balance that. Mind you, everybody else has a different comfort level. So like some people only post like pictures in lingerie. Some people will post like butt ass naked videos. Okay. And it depends what your comfort level is. It depends on what you're willing to offer. And what your kind of business plan, I guess, is with it. Do you take your own photos or do you have someone else there to help? So I usually take my own pictures. The odd time I do have my husband, like we just took some content pictures for my birthday with my car and everything, and like the big number balloons. That was fucking exciting. So, I got those ready for this weekend, and like my husband took those for me because I didn't want to set my tripod up. I didn't want my phone to fall over. I didn't want my camera to fall. Like I didn't even bring my camera, actually, stupid me. But, it's kind of a mix. If I have a big idea and I want to take batch photos, I will get my husband to take them. If I'm just taking a few photos so I have some to post, then I'll just take them myself, and I usually just take them in the mirror because what does it matter? Do people ever ask to see you in person? All the freaking time. I literally set a boundary. There is no meetups. I don't care what you're offering me. I do not meet up. I do not know. Even for like private video calls, you can do that also. That's another option for like content or whatever, or like to make money. You can do a private video call and they can tip you as you're like on video call, whatever. I'm just not open to that. I don't feel like doing that. It's not really something I would like to offer, but there are some creators that do it. Now, there is a lot of creepy people, okay? You are on a site meant for crazy things. So it's kind of an obvious to expect to have some people come at you and be strange, or have people come at you that want to say like, hey, let's meet up, or like, I feel like you don't live far from me and like we should meet up. And it's like, no, like I have a life outside of OnlyFans. This is kind of just like my side life, whatever. And I don't feel comfortable meeting people. I don't even care if it's someone that I know that doesn't realize who I am or doesn't remember me. I'm not meeting you. I don't care. Do people ever try to bargain your prices when you set them? all the time, all the time. I'm sorry, but it's no different than like, let's say Facebook Marketplace, okay? People expect things dirt cheap or for free. It's not happening. I'm sorry, but I do not take all this time out of my day to create content. I do not sit and spend all my time posting, like making sure it looks good, editing my pictures, everything to post it. And you say, oh, could I get a discount? No, you are going to get the same price I've given everybody else, because I'm sorry, that's the price. That's the price it's set at. That's what I think it's worth. And if you don't think it's worth it, then keep scrolling, because it does not hurt my feelings. Would you ever film content with your partner? Yes, I would. It would be probably the most comfortable content I've ever made, because we do it all the time anyways. So, like, I don't really think it would affect anything. Some people have like OnlyFans with their partners, and they do like OnlyFans together as a page, like just them or whatever. Have me and my husband had content before? Yes, we have. And to be honest, it's the more fun stuff, like, to me. Some people aren't into it. Some people would rather just the solo stuff and, like, solo pictures, whatever. But some people are into, like, the couples or whatever. And why would I feel uncomfortable doing that? Do people judge your husband for supporting you? I think we can accept the fact that not every, like, partner out there would be able to support their spouse doing this. I know it's different comfort levels. Like, at one point in time, me and my husband were just not comfortable with it. Do I think some people think he's fucking psycho for doing all that? Yes, but are they going to tell him? No, because exactly, he's psycho. Like, he's not going to give a fuck what your opinion is. Like, he doesn't care. That man supports me in honestly everything. Like, any business adventure or anything I've ever started, he is like right there being supportive and supporting me. So, would you ever stop doing OnlyFans if it ever affected your marriage? 1000% yes. Because my family, my husband, and my kids come before anything. I don't even care if I had a job, like an actual job out in the world, okay, that I physically had to go to. And I don't care if I was making like $75 an hour. Outrageous, but let's just say. If it was affecting my family or whatever, then my family comes first. Like, I don't care how good the money is. Money will come and go, but your family is your family, and you get one shot at it. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to sacrifice or lose them over a little bit of extra money. Have you ever had someone from your hometown subscribe? Yes, I have actually had quite a few people that, like, I went to school with and everything subscribe. Is it a little weird and awkward? A tad, but at the same time, it's whatever. Like, seriously, you're putting it up there. Like, well, I'm putting it up there anyways, so people are going to see it at some point in time. And if they want to judge me and don't like it, that's fine. Like, you don't have to talk about it with me. It's not like I sit when I have friends over and say, like, I'm making content right now. Like, I don't do that. Like, I do it on, like, my personal time, or like me and my husband's personal time, and I don't see how it affects it. If I get asked questions about it, I'm going to answer it, but that's just it. Does it make you feel more confident now than you were before? Honestly, as weird as it sounds, I'm going to say yes, because, like, when I was first going to start it, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I hated taking pictures. Like, taking pictures and just sending them to my husband or whatever was completely different, because I know he loves me. But, and, like, obviously he finds me attractive, but to sit and take pictures and have random people look at them, I was like, oh no, like, I'm so nervous. Like, what if I just get plastered online about how, like, ugly I am? Like, I'm not a super skinny girl anymore. Like, what if people have comments about that? Man, I think the motto for men is, like, the bigger the better now, because I haven't had any fucking complaints whatsoever. Mind you, obviously people that subscribe are wanting to subscribe because they like what they see. I'm sure there's some out there that scroll past me and it's whatever, I don't care. But the ones that are there and are around have no problem telling me, like, that I'm beautiful, that, like, they love my legs. Like, I'm sorry, but I have really chunky legs, and people seem to like my legs, and I'm just like, whatever. Could be the fucking fact I have tattoos plastered all over my body. I'm like a human coloring book, basically. But again, I'm not complaining. What advice would you give someone that wants to start an OnlyFans? Okay, for one, if you have a partner, communicate about it first. Talk about it. Go over all the boundaries. Go over everything. Make sure you talk about it, and make sure you guys are clear on the boundaries you would like to set or anything like that, because it can affect marriages or, like, relationships, and you don't want that to be something that's going to happen. You want to be open, like, communicate about it, blah, blah. Number 2, don't bounce back and forth between setting a subscription price, lowering it, making it higher, making it free. Don't bounce back and forth. My advice to you for that would be, if you set a free subscription, you don't have an obligation to post as much, and it gives you more options to sell PPV messages, and I find that's where the money comes from the most. Mind you, if a big creator on TikTok was to come over and make an OnlyFans, they're going to have people tip them like crazy on their posts and everything, because they already have a bunch of people that are interested in their lives and interested in them and, blah, blah. But if you're like me, you're from a small town, like, the locals, like, blah, 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 you don't have a big following or whatever, then I would suggest, honestly, make your subscription price free. Don't post anything exclusive or anything like that. Save anything like that for your pay-per-view messages. And I would honestly say don't keep changing it either. Like, don't go, oh, I'm going to be free for a week. And then like, oh, I have like 60 subscribers, I'm going to change it to like $5.99. Don't do that. Yes, if you're weeding out the ones that don't want to spend money, that's a good idea. And if you literally just want people to spend money, maybe set a subscription price. But if you bounce back and forth, people are not going to take you seriously. They're going to get confused. They're going to find it an inconvenience, because every time you change it, they got to like resubscribe or agree and blah, blah, blah. And it's inconvenient. Also, don't go posting crazy, okay? Just because you took 6 photos in one outfit, don't post all 6 photos that day. I'm not saying post one and then post one the next day. I'm saying though, like, batch create photos and spread them out. Because if you take a photo that you took at the beginning of the month, and you're getting to the end of the month and need one of them, and you post a different one but the same outfit, people aren't going to realize or clue in, because like, it's been a month. So, and it's hard. Like, how many outfits could you own to take pictures in? So that would be my next thing, is don't just post like crazy, because you run out of content really easily. I guess my last piece of advice would honestly be just have fun with it. Like, don't take anything super serious. Like, obviously be serious about what you're doing, and it is a commitment. You can quit any time, but I'm sorry, why would you start just to quit right after? That just doesn't make sense. So again, communicate. Don't batch post your batch pictures. And have fun with it. Like, if it's going to be something you do, you might as well enjoy doing it. How do I promote my OnlyFans? So, funny story. Snapchat and TikTok do not like OnlyFans. They don't like when links are posted. They don't like the word, like it's a flagged word. Your videos on TikTok will get taken down. It's really difficult. What you do is you make a link tree, which puts all your social links and like websites, everything into a thing. People click it and it brings them all up in a list. And then I have it there so people can click on it there and check it out. I have the Linktree links in my bio on Instagram and my bio on TikTok. I do post my Linktree link on my Snapchat every once in a while, but not all the time. I usually like to also post on X. X doesn't care. Like, you can advertise it on there, no problem. You can do it on Reddit, but I really don't like Reddit. It's not like my thing. Like, I don't even barely use X, if I'm being honest. Like, I post on it sometimes, but not all the time. So you just have to be careful where you're advertising it, because some social medias and stuff, like platforms, are super, super picky and do not like OnlyFans, which I get it. Like, obviously, but yeah. What equipment do you like to use for your photos and videos? So I have a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Love to use that. Image is clear, it's small, it's compact, it's nice. I have a few tripods that like I can just stick my phone in, or I can screw the thing off that holds my phone in. I can put my actual camera. I have a Canon camera. I do like to use that. I've used it a couple times for pictures, and they're so clear and crisp. I love them. Like, it's so much less editing. It's so nice. By editing, I don't mean I change my whole look. I literally just make sure my pictures are nice and bright and clear so that they're attracting to people. Sometimes I literally just hold my phone. Like, it all really depends on what kind of content I am making. But my favorite is probably to use my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, because it's light, it's compact. I can do vertical, horizontal, like, it doesn't matter. I can do videos, I can do pictures. And for such a small freaking device, I'm telling you, this picture is clear. What is the strangest role play request? Honestly, I'm totally game for like role play or whatever. It doesn't bug me. Like you can literally offer a girlfriend experience with like a bundle price, and the girlfriend experience is literally you act like their girlfriend. You don't meet up with them. You don't go on dates. Some people do, but literally I would just like talk to them daily, like ask them how their day is going. Literally talk to them like I'm their girlfriend. And some people are just really lonely and like that, and I have no problem doing it, but I did have one guy request me to call him master, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's not me. I'm not into that. Like, that's just weird. I can usually just say whatever, but I was so, like, ugh. I was so grossed out, and that just wasn't my thing, and, like, that was my ick. Like, ugh, no thank you. How long do you think you'll do OnlyFans for? Do I think it's going to still be around and popular in 10 years? Probably not. They'll probably come out with something different or whatever. But I don't really know how long I will do it for. It's nice to have a little bit of financial help. It's nice to have the little bit of money come in extra to put towards like bills or like wants or whatever. But honestly, when I find it's affecting me at all in a negative way, or I find I don't need it anymore, like if we become super financially stable elsewhere, or if it affects my marriage at all or my kids, that would be it for me. So I guess I don't really have a deadline on it. I never really thought about when I'm going to quit. I just don't see a sense in quitting if it's not negatively affecting my life in any way, shape, or form. Do married men subscribe to you? I can't judge. I literally am a married woman that has an OnlyFans account. I communicate with my husband though, and I'm fully honest with him, so he is fully aware of everything. Do I think all of these men are 100% honest in their relationships or marriages? Not necessarily, but there's not a lot of men out there that'll just come out and say, oh, by the way, I'm married, or like, oh, by the way, I'm getting married, or I'm like, dating someone. And it's not like I'm not a girl's girl, but if I don't know, like, I'm sorry, I can't say anything or do anything. And like, how am I supposed to know if you guys have an agreement like that or have an open relationship, or like, maybe you both subscribe to people? Like, how am I supposed to know? Don't kill the messenger. Like, just don't, because I honestly didn't do anything. I didn't message him personally and say, hey, come subscribe. He obviously seen it somewhere and went on it, and I'm sorry, but I don't questionnaire every one of my subscribers and say, are you married? Does she know? Like, blah, blah, blah. That would make me sound like a fucking psycho. Oh, also, a lot of people have links to their like Amazons on there, like their Amazon wish lists and stuff, on their like link tree and everything, and you totally can do that. But also on OnlyFans, if you put that in your bio, a lot of people actually go on there and buy stuff for you. Like, I'm not even kidding. TMI, but like my husband likes to go on Amazon and look up the randomest shit, like the randomest scariest shit, okay? And I don't even remember how big this fucking thing was, okay? So anyways, it says on Amazon that someone bought something, and I'm waiting for it to come in, and it comes in. I pulled this fucking thing out of the box, okay? And I don't even remember what size it was, but it's a fucking dildo, like this big. It's fucking huge. It's like this big around, okay? It's giant. I call it my trophy for having an OnlyFans account. Like, I do not use it. I do not, like, no. It's more or less like we look at it and go, what in the fuck? Like, who the fuck could use that? Yeah. Like, people will buy random shit. And I told my husband, like, he's not allowed to put stuff on my wish list anymore, because I was like, if people are going to buy stuff, I want it to be stuff I want or, like, need or want to use. Like, I don't want it to be something that I'm going to look at and be like, never the fuck is that coming near me. So, yeah, that's another way you kind of also, you don't really make money, but you kind of do, because you're saving money not having to buy it yourself. Okay, I also had some people sending confessions, because let's just be honest, everybody's got confessions about stuff. I surprisingly got quite a few, but I'm not going to read a lot of them. So I guess we'll start here. I am married, but I subscribe to 3 different OnlyFans girls. Should I feel guilty? Are you purposely hiding it from your wife or spouse, whatever? If you answered yes, then yes, you should feel guilty. I think if it's like a fetish to have girls on OnlyFans or whatever and talk to them, or If you guys are in an open relationship or whatever, sure, go for it. But literally don't put a wedge in your marriage just because you want an OnlyFans account. Maybe mention it to her. Maybe she'll be totally down for it. Worst case scenario is she's not and you quit. Because if she matters, you're not going to continue doing it. I would subscribe to female creators, but I would lose my mind if my girlfriend did the same thing with male creators. That's hypocritical. It really is. If you are going to subscribe to men and you don't, or if you're going to subscribe to other women and you don't want her to subscribe to other men, you're really going to have to sit and talk about that. Maybe she's not interested. Maybe she wouldn't even bother. But if she is, and it's going to be something you do, then she should have every right to do the same. I think I have spent over $5,000 on OnlyFans over the past 2 years. For one, go check out my link. No, I'm just kidding. But that's a lot of money in 2 years. Yes, 2 years. That is $2,500 a year on OnlyFans that you're spending. What kind of content are you getting? Is it good? Is it good content? Are you getting some custom crazy content? What the fuck are you buying for $2,500 a year? I mean, if you're just lonely and it's more for the attention and stuff like that, go for it. And I'm not one to tell you how to spend your money. You want to spend your money like that, go right ahead. But just that's a lot of money. You could meet someone special and take them on a date and spend $5,000 or $2,500 a year. That's a lot of money. I think I've pretty much went through all the ones I wanted to go through. Quickly back to the fact that me and my husband went and took some birthday content photos with my car for OnlyFans. So I bought a big 2 and a big 7 balloon. Okay, the big ones. First time I ever got them. Anyways, bought them, and the girl tied them to string or whatever, filled them with helium, and then I was trying to get pictures with them, and I looked at my husband, and I wanted to change quick, and there's something else, and I said, okay, can you hold these, please? He's like, yep. And I said, okay, do you have them? He goes, yeah, I got 2 strings. I let go. I go start changing, and he goes, I look up, and there goes the 2 floating away. The fucking thing came detached from the string, and it was just fucking gone. So that was the end of the photos with the numbers. I at least got some of them. I got some inside, I got some outside. That's great. But fuck, I was pissed. I literally spent $27 on the numbers 27 balloons for my 27th birthday, and the one just fucking disappeared. Sorry to Mother Nature for that balloon taking off, but it's not like we purposely let it go and said, who cares? We literally lost it. There was no stopping it. I don't climb trees. My husband does not climb trees. He goes 3 feet up on a ladder and he's shaking. He can't do heights. So we're not getting this balloon back. And in our defense, on our way home, we were watching for it, but we couldn't fucking see it anywhere. So we're whatever. But I feel we covered a lot with OnlyFans questions today. If there is any more, you guys can still send them in. Later on, if I get enough, again, I might do a part 2 of the OnlyFans questions if you guys still have things you're wondering or whatever. As always, it's been fun. It's been interesting. It's been kind of stress relieving, I guess, talking about everything and clearing the air and making it clear I am not a fucking prostitute. I am literally a content creator. But anyways, yeah, bitches, see you next week.